A beautiful day, a little bit cloudy, October 27, almost noon. I gotta hurry. Got all my junk over there, and lately everything's been kind of holy. So this area here in Suma Fishing Park is something we call the UFO because it looks like one. Right over there, Asian sheepshead wrasse, a bunch of them actually. And they're quite freaky to see. Their faces are human size. Dropping down on the top of the tunnels. Hey, Rover. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. That is a black sea bream, Kurodai. You see these often. I believe it's the Madai. It's the preferred one. It's a red sea bream. But I don't eat these fish, so I don't know. Okay, down to the tunnels this time. And I think you know what this fish is. That's right, and I have no idea what that rock was falling down. Anyway, there are two black sea bream. And up here on the ceiling of the tunnel, you can barely see him in the shadows, but there is a relative of this fish. There he is. He's the maruhagi. This one is the Umazyra hagi, I think, like a horse face hagi. And the mullet, the bora in Japanese. When I hear the name mullet, I always think, I don't know, I automatically assume the fish is dumb, but I bet he's quite smart. Anyway, the Suzuki Japanese sea bass. This one in particular, I just was itching to take a shot of him because he's one of the biggest ones I've ever seen. Almost, I think, actually longer than the width of the posts holding up the pier. You know what this one is? Yep, the Umazyra hagi, the filefish. These guys are not afraid of people. They have a spike on top of their heads. But this is the mullet. Back to the mullet. Normally you don't see this many hanging out, so I'm guessing that October, November is breeding season. Some of these guys, their skin looks a bit worn. Very large school. This is under the Suma Fishing Park Tower. And these are gure, large-scale blackfish. They also gather together around this time, late autumn, in huge schools. You just see them flashing back and forth. I have no idea what they're thinking. Going crazy. And I returned to the spot where the Suzuki was, where the Japanese sea bass was, and sure enough, 45 minutes later, this guy was still hanging out there. But quickly swimming away from me. These are cormorants back there up on the post. Anyway, trash of the day. I try to eliminate something from the ocean that doesn't belong there. That was a sinker from a fisherman, and this is a bottle cap from beer. On my way in, I spotted this guy. This is a bar-tail flathead. Maybe you can name your first child that. Anyway, kochi in Japanese. I made the stupid mistake of thinking I can get a really great shot of him from the front, but the minute I dropped down, I think you can guess what happened. I should have approached him from the rear, I think. gone in 0.006 seconds. And back to shore. I try to get as close as I can to shore before I stand up. Oh, getting perpendicular. Before I stand up and start changing out of that suit.